Very good morning to all. This side Karan Kral from Krishna Engineering College. Today we will cover lecture 1 of web technology. In this lecture, first of all, we will learn the basic terminologies used in this lecture. First of all, we will discuss internet. Internet it is a network of network which connects the whole world. Or in other words, we can say that a global computer network providing a variety of information and communication facilities consisting of interconnected network using standardized communication protocols. Or we can say that machines are connected throughout the world is known as internet. Next is www, which is also known as World Wide Web. It is a collection of millions of files stored on thousands of computers or web servers all over the world is known as World Wide Web, which is generated by initially Tim Berners-Lee. World Wide Web is responsible for the internet, or in other words, we can say that all the files are accessed over the internet with the help of World Wide Web. Without it, it is not possible to access files over the internet. Protocols. Protocols are the set of rules which provides communication in a network, or we can say that a network protocol is an established set of rules that determine how data is transmitted between different devices in the same network. Now we will discuss about history of internet. Internet was developed by ARPANET in 1969. ARPANET stands for American Research Project Agency Network. Initially, American Army connected 4 computers for the exchange of data for army purpose. After that, these machines are increased day by day, and finally we will get internet. Here I will describe the history of internet with the help of this graph. In this graph, x-axis represents the years and y-axis represents the number of hosts connected hereby. Or we can say that in 1969, ARPANET was born. 4 nodes were interconnected, and name of these nodes are UCLA, SRI, UCSB, and U. Charlie line from UCLA sent first packet in 1969. In 1970, ARPANET used NCP Network Control Protocol, first end-to-end protocol for data transmission. In 1971, 50 nodes were connected. Ray Tomlinson of BBN invented email program in 1971. In 1972, was was chosen by Ray Tomlinson to separate the user ID and host name. Uh, as we know that email address always contains @gmail.com, @yahoo.com. This @ was invented in 1972 to separate between user ID and host name. @gmail.com, @yahoo.com is host ID. Gagan15.thakral is user ID. In 1974, TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, was invented by Wind and Bow. In 1975, first mailing list was created by Steve Walker. In 1978, TCP split it into TCP and IP, which is actually responsible for internet. In 1982, TCP/IP is used to interconnect networks. Thus, the internet was generated. In 1984, domain name system was introduced, and in 1984, first time more than 1,000 hosts are interconnected for data transmission. In 1987, the number of hosts are more than 10,000. In 1989, the hosts are connected more than 1 lakh. In 1991, WW was created by Tim Berners-Lee. Linux was released by Linus Torvalds. In 94, NSFNet was transformed to commercial network, and shopping mall created in 94. And first time people are able to order online pizza in 1994. Now we will discuss World Wide Web. World Wide Web. World Wide Web was created by Tim Berners-Lee in 1991. The World Wide Web usually refer to the web. It is a collection of millions of files stored on thousands of computers or web servers all over the world. These files may be text, documents, pictures, videos, sound, programs, and interactive environments. Or in other words, we can say that World Wide Web is responsible to access any kind of data over the internet. Without World Wide Web, it is not possible to access data over the internet. Governing body of internet. Uh, Governing body of internet means who is the owner of internet. It is very tough to find out the actual owner of the internet. No one person, company, organization, or governments runs the internet. It is a globally distributed network compressing many interconnected autonomous networks. Its governance is connected by a decentralized and international multi-stakeholder networks of interconnected autonomous groups drawing from civil society, the private sector, governments, the academic and research communities, and national and international organizations. Or in other words, we can say that internet is a distributed network and no single person, company, organization or government is the owner of internet. It is a distributed network. Protocols for governing the web. In generally, when we access web over the internet or any website over the internet, then it follows some rules, and these rules are known as protocols. Some general protocols which are used in governing the web are HTTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, SMTP, POP3, Post Office Protocol 3, MIME, Multipurpose Mail Extension, Internet Mail Access Protocol, IMAP, File Transfer Protocol, and TELNET. These are the general protocols which are used in governing the web. First of all, we will discuss HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol is a pull protocol. The user pulls information from a remote site. Or in other words, we can say that with the help of HTTP, we are able to access World Wide Web and we are able to pull the data from web servers. Protocol. This protocol consists of get and post commands to transfer data. Get method is used to transfer data with the help of URL, but the post method is used to transfer data in encrypted form without using address bar. HTTP uses cached files to speed up transfer, or we can say that HTTP uses cache memory to speed up the transfer rate. HTTP uses LAN accessible cache, that is proxy server, or we can say that it is very fast to fetch data from proxy servers with the help of hypertext transfer protocol. Proxy allows for reduce load on the internet connection. Now we will discuss SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. The protocol is very simple. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol is also known as push protocol. Information is pushed to a remote site with the help of Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It uses port number 25. All the files are in ASCII text format, American Standard Code of Information Interexchange. Now we will discuss POP3, Post Office Protocol. Post Office Protocol is also known as Mail Access Client. It uses port number 110. Port number is basically used for services. It is fixed that POP protocol always uses 110. Messages are downloaded to client but can be stored on the server. It does not easily allow multiple clients. IMAP, Internet Mail Access Protocol. It is the improved version of Post Office Protocol 3. It allows multiple users and it automatically assigns folders to the users. It leaves mail on the server. Only transfer as much as needed per message. Or we can say that if we want to transfer data limited, only headers or subject, then it is done with the help of Internet Mail Access Protocol. MIME, Multipurpose Internet Mail Extension. Generally, it is used for encoding. It This protocol is able to handle non-SCI data in an ASCII transfer medium, American Standard Code of Information Interexchange. It defines extensions to support binary attachments or arbitrary formats. It also allows to transfer data in the form of images, audio, video, multimedia message. Multimedia is known as combination of audio, video, animation, graphics, text. Text having unlimited line length or overall length is allowed in the MIME protocol. Multiple objects in a single message are also allowed in MIME protocol. It character sets other than ASCII, American Standard Code of Information Inter-Exchange. It also allows multi-font messages. Now we will discuss about file transfer protocol. It is used to transfer file between two computers. Goal of FTP service is to promote sharing of files, programs, or data, to encourage indirect implicit use of remote computers, and it also provides shared users from variation in file storage among hosts. It also transfers data reliably and efficiently. Problems of file transfer protocol. At first, the file transfer protocol looks like very simple, but there are some situations which is tackled by the file transfer protocol, that is heterogeneous system. Heterogeneous system uses different operating system. Each operating system have their own file systems, file storage system, naming convention. If we want to transfer data from one operating system to another operating system, then file should be in convenient format of that another operating system. Character sets are also defined by different operating systems are different. Naming conventions are also different by different operating systems. Directory structure of operating systems are also different, so it is very tough to transfer data directly from one operating system to another operating system. So file structure and formats are also different. FTP need to address these kind of problems and try to resolve these problems. For example, we can say that we want to transfer data from Android operating system to Windows operating system. File system of Android operating system is different and Windows operating system is different. So Data is transferred only when both the files are in compatible form. Windows able to understand Android, Android is able to understand Windows. So two-way communication is done only when both the formats are supported by the different operating system. So FTP protocol provides rules to transfer data from one operating system to another operating system. To resolve these problems, FTP uses two ports, port number 21 for connection control and port number 20 for transfer data. This is the diagram how FTP work. FTP uses two ports, port number 20 and 21. One port is used for the establishment between connection between two different machines, and another port is used to transfer data only for data transformation, or another port is responsible to convert one system in the compatible form of another system. Then data is transferred very easily. In this diagram it is very clear: user interface, user protocol interpreter, user data transfer function. One port number is used to establish connection between different operating system or different systems, and another port is used to transfer data between machines. So this problem is resolved by the FTP protocol by using two different port numbers. FTP protocol is only protocol which uses two port numbers. Now we will discuss TELNET. TELNET is also known as terminal networking. It provides command line interface to remotely access another machine. It is also known as network virtual terminal. TELNET is a protocol that provides general bidirectional 8-bit or byte-oriented communication between different machines, or it will provide always command line interface to access remote machines. Now we will discuss few multiple choice questions. What is internet? A single network, a vast collection of different networks, interconnection of local area networks, interconnection of wide area networks. Answer is B, a vast collection of different networks. Now, to join the internet, the computer has to be connected to A. Internet Architecture Board, Internet Society, C. Internet Service Provider, D. Internet Computer. Answer is Internet Service Provider. We require ISP, Internet Service Provider to connect with the Internet. Next question, which of the following protocol is used in the Internet? In A. HTTP, B. DHCP, C. DNS, D. DNS, HTTP and DHCP. In internet, we are using HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, for information exchange. DNS, domain name system, it is used to convert IP address into domain and domain into IP address. And dynamic host configuration, DHCP protocol, is used to assign dynamic IP address to the machine. So we can say that all three protocols, DNS, HTTP and DHCP, is used in internet. Internet works on A. Packet switching, circuit switching, C. Both packet switching and circuit switching, D. Data switching. Internet works on packet switching. Answer is A. Okay, thank you.